The world I was in. I used to believe that character was just a word people liked to say, something that sounded good in conversations, something people praised in public, but rarely practiced in private. In the world I lived in, smiles were everywhere, but they didn't feel real. People smiled when they saw you and judged you the moment you turned your back. There was always something beneath the surface, a quiet tension, an invisible pressure. Everyone was watching, not to understand, but to measure. Who is better? Who is weaker? Who can be controlled? Trust didn't come easily. In fact, it barely existed. People spoke carefully, not out of respect, but out of fear. Fear of being exposed, fear of being used, fear of losing position. And slowly, without realizing it, I started becoming like them. I began to filter my words, to hide parts of myself, to calculate every reaction, not because I wanted to, but because it felt necessary to survive. But something about it never felt right. It felt heavy, like carrying a version of myself that wasn't really me. One day I noticed something small, but it changed everything. A man, simple, quiet, almost invisible in the crowd. No loud voice, no need to impress, but when no one was watching, he stayed the same. He helped without expecting attention. He spoke honestly, even when it cost him. He didn't shift his behavior based on who was in front of him. There was no performance. And that's when it hit me. Character isn't what people show. It's what they choose when there is nothing to gain. Not status, not approval, not control, just choice. In a world full of pressure and hidden intentions, real character is rare. Because it cannot be forced, it cannot be faked for long. It is revealed in silence, in freedom, in moments where no one is watching and nothing is expected. That's when a person shows who they really are. And that's when I realized a person's true value is not in their appearance, not in their words, and not even in their position, but in how they behave when they are completely free to be anyone and still choose to be real.